So I need to start off this video by saying Trevor is fantastic as a host. He is amazingly kind and generous and loving and leaves us with lots of space, and we give him lots of space, and it's a nice relaxing place to be. Is fantastic, and I am so grateful to be staying someplace like this and an experience as intense as my time here has been. My voice has been dropping more. It's funny to see and hear happening. Behind tonight I was with brilliant fucking people who explained model theory and physics and world history in ways that I was like, oh, that's very, very true. I agree with a lot of that. And sometimes I wouldn't agree with part of it or a different idea that they had. Usually it was just a different idea, but like really brilliant fucking thinkers who have trouble believing in themselves and other people at the same time. It's a real challenge. It feels like one of the bigger themes at play here in St. Louis in particular, and in particular among the Black community, Black working class folks in particular. The Black middle class folks seem to have sense, a real sense of like value in themselves. It's really amazing to see so many Black people being like, yeah, I keep working on my shit and loving myself more and loving other people more on a regular basis. Let's work hard together and remember to respect ourselves. Like, what? So rare, so rare. It's really amazing. I became a part of the Organization for Black Struggle today officially because I went to a meeting that turned out to be orientation, which started off with your membership sheet, but I'm also really glad to become a part. A mini apple turnover. Never had it before. It's so good. Thank you, Trevor. So yeah, that was great. I got much more clear on what I'm going to focus on for the rest of my time here. Thank you, Lane, again for a fantastic conversation. I have two things. One is supporting one person who I asked who wants me to support him. Who wants me to support him? I asked explicitly a lot of questions, and he in the end said, yeah, I want to support you. And he's awesome and smart and great. Other thing to do and have ongoing relationship and support. That I can do. I can commit to doing that. We found a fun way to do it because we can watch a movie different and then talk about it afterwards. Hear his thoughts and ideas about movies he wants to see, and that sounds great. And talk about organizing during that. Okay, I'll do that as a break from home. Yeah, definitely. Two is to do this retreat on Sunday, which is supposed to be a challenge. Kim and I were talking about it just before she went to bed. That one is for, the idea is a one-day training that is really, a one-day retreat. It's a training that's a retreat. And for the folks who we're working with, being really relaxed is going to be really helpful as we really help them start to transition and translate between the culture that the community they're organizing in and the expectations and world of their supervisors, bosses, mentors in some places, in some ways. Those folks are these new organizers, or who we have called them. We're like the new organizers. It's a name that has settled and has been written down. The new organizers are great and fantastic and just work in a different way than most of the adults do, and it's going to be it's our job to sort of help them bridge those worlds as much as possible and stop being the bridge, because that's what we've been doing for 2 weeks, and we need to start to shift so that they can really hold themselves and each other, and they are able to, and they're showing that more and more, and it's amazing to see. And so it's nice to move outside and us to support a key person in that. And a retreat that is the experience of bridging those worlds, is what we're about to facilitate on Sunday as best we can from noon to 10 p.m. 2 meals, or 3 meals really, brunch, a large snack, which might be a picnic, is my hope. We do a picnic, and then we have a dinner and a closing session, and we go through certain theories and skills, and just do exercises together and hang out and chill on the couches and stuff. So we need to figure all that out, and I'm just really grateful and excited and glad, and learning to let go of get lost in the bucking winds of this full body experience of being here, as Kim and I acknowledged and remembered today. There's also a piece of just being stable and in here and fully present. And remembering how much there is being offered here. And remember our posture and our bodies and the celebration that can come from them and all of the possibilities that are out there. That's what I'm being reminded of and remembering and wanting to, and noticing here in a way that I just get to support folks as they notice. And I'll be sad to leave in a week. It's going to be really hard to transition out. It's becoming more and more clear. As Kim and I were saying, our language has even changed. Like, we don't have a lexicon to speak to so many people who have not been here in this experience. Yeah. So I'll ask for help as I transition back, because that's what some of what this week will be about, me starting to transition back, as well as be fully in here through the remaining week, 1 week left. All right. Good night.